that was the other one. I had no idea. I mean, usually when things are sold and so-called approved for U.S., they have to go through some type of trial or testing or inspecting to make sure that it fits our code. Now, I have no idea if that's the case anymore or not. I don't know. That wasn't too long ago. The back wasn't added on yet, so I don't even know how long the back has been on there. What has it been? 4 years maybe? You guys would probably know more than I do. So it must have been 5 or 6 years ago. So I have no idea who's recording, who isn't, who shut off. Oh, you're still recording over there. Duke had asked me what the record time is on that. I really don't know. I never really because sometimes depending on the setting, and I don't pay attention to the settings because I can't see what the hell they are anyway right now. The way I talk, you guys must think I'm totally blind, but it's really not. But at one time it would record for like 4 or 5 minutes and shut off. Now I have it on loop right now, so now it also depends on how big your SD card is. I think that one's a 64. This one's a 64. This is just working on its internal memory, but I'm not positive. But and when I bought that, because that's another thing he said, he's been looking, and he's finding them like $200 and $300 that I must have bought it used, because they find them used on eBay for $69 or something. No, I bought it new, and it was on Amazon when I bought it. Now, it might have been a special. I actually did a video on it the day I bought it. I don't remember how long ago it was, though. I think the back was done. Come on, you're going to dry or aren't you? What kind of glue do I have here? It's hot glue, but it doesn't dry. So you can call it hot goop. Because I'm going to have to put it in front of the air conditioner. Just stay enough to set, so I can get a little bit more on you over here and help you along a little bit. There. Okay, you happy now? Don't worry. Be happy. Alright, so that's set. That's plugged in. It's not going to do anything because the battery has no type of charge on it at this point. However, it would probably charge up enough to test it within 10 minutes. Now this only goes on one way. And I'll go through that. Now this is going to go outside. I'm going to put it up next to the cameras and the birdhouses in that area, so it'll kind of give me a little bit of a pattern. Actually, no, I'd rather have it back here. For a minute I was thinking about putting it on the power shed. But I'd rather have the light that way instead of this way, if you know what I mean. Alright, not quite. I don't want to start doing anything with it until I know it sets up enough to do something with it, because I don't want to disturb it and have it go cuckoo. You're still recording. All right. What was that remark, Val? Val made a remark, something about with the 360. She was trying to keep up with me, running around the shop. And well, that's me. No wonder I'm worn out. My back hurts. So, all right. So this one's still going. Yeah. This one shut down. The camera, the phone shut down. So I'm going to take you guys out here for a minute. Let me turn you off. And turn you off. There we go. There. You know what I think I'm going to do? I haven't done it in a long time, to be honest with you. We're kind of homebodies, if you know what I mean. And I know you can't even see me under here. Dust. Let me turn on the fan. And, you know, we don't enjoy going out, you know, and all that. And we had the boat. We had more than enough of that stuff going on. You know, you meet up at the boat and you end up going out for dinner someplace. You know, but I haven't taken the wife out for dinner in a long time. And, I mean, I cook for her and things like that, but I really haven't taken her out for dinner in a while. Oh, you have to screw. Well, so much for that news, lady. So much for that, new blade. Oh, you don't want to come out either, huh? You'll be stubborn. Not even visible. You're not even visible. Where the hell are you? Well, hopefully it was fast enough. But then again, who the hell knows? Mommy's home. Let me go out and help her. Mommy's home. Because I talked to her, the boys. Mommy and Daddy. The thing is, even when I'm in the house, I call her Mom. Man, there it is. That was really tucked down in there. I can honestly say that it wasn't my fault. 'Cause I couldn't see it. All right, let's see how much damage I did. I'm going to shut this off. The wood is kind of old, and I don't want the screws to start splitting the wood. They're not going to be any good if they split the wood. So if I just run a couple of holes in it, here and there, we'll be okay. I'm thinking anyway. At least get 3 of them or so in there. I do have a feeling, however, that the next couple months may get a little hectic again in the stores. It's just a feeling. But if you look at it, flu season is starting. So people are all going to panic because of the flu season. Then they're not going to know if they have the flu or the virus. You know, and the virus and the flu or whatever the case may be. So you're probably going to see the death toll go up again. And not that it's going up, it's just that they publicize it. You know, there's a reason why they need to publicize it, you know. Like I had mentioned before, cities, towns, states, hospitals, government, you know, the backyard government, they make money on the deaths of the virus. And the more that are dead or die from the virus, puts them into that money category. So that's why people are dying of sewer backup, and the next thing you know, the virus got them. You know, so what do we really know? We don't know. You know, they're playing the game. The media's in on all of it half the time. We know they can't be trusted. It's not like it used to be with them. Everything is politics and money. You know, so they post things every now and then, you know, on the internet to where, you know, before this virus came along, you know, but for instance, you know, so many people died of chickenpox, you know, so many people died of this, you know. Well, those numbers can very well get inflated because unless you know, and you're a doctor, how do you know what people may have died of or not died of? Well, I know if they die of the virus, I get money for it. So let's just label it that. It was a virus. It was a, something they caught. It may not be the virus, but we'll just say that it is. Who's to say that it wasn't? And then we'll get money for it. That's like there was a thing out there, a cartoon. And also on the map. Now you don't trust everything. I don't care who's putting it out there. What government party or whatever. But it seemed like all the Democratic states all had the highest count of viruses. Doesn't that make you think a little bit? Come on. And then apparently the Trump, the president, said, don't use the virus to get out of the hole. Because basically that's what they were doing. They're in so deep that they know they're not getting out. And that's what happens. So, but what are you going to do? Like I say, there's only a few out there that you can trust. I trust Trump. I trust that he will put the right people in with him. However, you never know if can it be bought, So, or threatened. All right. Should I take the 3D out there? Yeah, because you can look around the yard if you don't want to watch me. So let's unplug you. I'm going to turn you off. Wire. Go light. 2 fuse box. I have it just hooked up, but it's got to be put into a fuse. What was the next thing I had to do? Already I forgot. Come on, guys. What was it? Oh, I have to check that power light outside over generator to see what the hell it is, and add one if it's not what it is. Okay, so that takes care of that. I got 2 of them done. I got to put one in the basement. I got to put one in the kitchen. I got these 2. I got one here and I got one out there. One in the basement, one in the kitchen, possibly one over the generator. And that gives me a spare, right? Basement, kitchen door, generator, spare. Okay, so we got that. Now, when I was writing that down, I remembered something else I had to do. Now I can't remember what the hell I was just thinking about. Oh, antenna adjustment. I found an app. I don't know what phone I put it on. Maybe on this one. If the battery was going okay, that would be on this one. Okay. Yeah, let me bring you over here and see if I can show it to you. And then I'm going to look this camera up because it may have been just a promotion that I got it on. I don't know. But if I'd known they were going to go up to $200 and $300, I would have bought a second one. Because for the $81 that I paid for it, it's a super deal. All right. Here, antenna points and whatever. what you do, see, it tells me right now from where I'm sitting, even though I'm not right with the phone, it's telling me where the channels are and what direction they are from where I'm sitting. Now it takes a second for it to kind of like find its spot, and it depends kind of, right now it's facing towards me, so that other one was right. If I keep turning and it keeps facing in the same direction, I'm pretty well set. Now if I want to go to the map, there's a map here someplace. Is that it? I don't know, because that took me into that. Let's close that. You know, all these advertisements. There you go. So now I got a map. And it'll tell me what directions the antennas are in and where the stations are at. Okay? And if I touch it, it tells me what that station is, and it brings it into play. So it's a pretty good operation. So I'm going to use that tomorrow. I know the battery's going dead. I'm going to use that tomorrow and try to get up on the roof and take care of that antenna. Now, once I get all that done, now that the roof is done, once I get all that done, I will, I want to make an antenna. I like to show you what I'm thinking, but I don't want to do that just yet. I want to, well, it doesn't make a difference. I'm not going to patent it or anything. You know, I mean, everybody can make an antenna. It's not a big deal. It's not like a Gunlock or OnStar and Shop at Home network that I put together, and what else? Oh, the Goodwill box symbol. Boy, did I lose a lot of money someplace. Anyway, let's go inside, call it a day, load you up, drive you nuts, and apologize for it.